Everyone is watching tech stocks. The headlines, the hype, and the daily excitement are all focused on AI and the biggest technology companies. But while everyone looks in one direction, smart investors are quietly discovering opportunities somewhere else. Many investors believe technology is the only path to wealth. But professional fund managers know that every market cycle creates new leaders. Billion-dollar investment funds are quietly moving their money into sectors that most retail investors aren't paying attention to. History shows that the biggest profits often come before the headlines appear. Smart money doesn't chase trends after they become popular. It follows capital flows before the public even realizes where the market is heading. Technology has delivered incredible returns for years. But institutional investors are already preparing for the next major investment cycle before everyone else notices it. One sector quietly attracting institutional investors is energy. But this story is much bigger than just renewable power or clean technology. Large investment firms are increasing exposure to traditional oil and gas because global energy demand remains strong. The world still depends heavily on these industries every single day. Years of limited investment, supply shortages, and global uncertainty have pushed energy companies into a stronger financial position. Beyond energy, another opportunity is quietly gaining momentum: commodities. From industrial metals to agricultural resources, these assets remain the foundation of the global economy. Commodities often perform well during inflation because they represent real, essential assets. That's one reason institutional investors continue adding them to long-term portfolios. Smart money understands that inflation moves in cycles, not straight lines. Instead of reacting to headlines, professionals prepare their portfolios before inflation accelerates again. Materials like copper and lithium are becoming increasingly important because they power modern industries, electric vehicles, and advanced technology. Long-term demand continues to attract institutional capital. Another sector quietly attracting institutional money is infrastructure. It may not make headlines every day, but it forms the backbone of every modern economy. Data centers, power grids, and digital infrastructure. Governments are investing billions to modernize aging infrastructure. Private investment funds are joining this trend because these projects can generate stable returns for many years. Unlike fast-moving technology stocks, infrastructure investments often provide steady cash flow and lower volatility. That's exactly the type of balance many institutional investors are seeking today. Healthcare is another sector quietly attracting smart money. Aging populations and rising medical demand are creating long-term investment opportunities. Biotech companies are developing breakthrough treatments that could transform healthcare. Large investment funds carefully search for businesses with strong long-term growth potential. Pharmaceutical innovation continues to create new investment opportunities. Successful medical breakthroughs can deliver exceptional long-term returns for patient investors. Real estate is evolving rather than disappearing. Institutional investors are focusing only on properties with strong future demand. Instead of traditional office buildings, billion-dollar funds are investing in logistics hubs. The growth of e-commerce continues to increase demand for these properties. Data centers have become one of the fastest-growing real estate assets. Cloud computing and artificial intelligence continue driving demand around the world. Smart money isn't following headlines, it follows long-term economic trends. That's how institutional investors stay ahead of the market. And successful investing isn't about chasing excitement. It's about building a diversified portfolio that can perform through every market cycle. Billion-dollar funds don't rely on luck. They manage risk by spreading investments across multiple sectors and market conditions. Diversification helps reduce risk when one sector slows down. That's why professional investors focus on balance instead of chasing market hype. Markets will always create new opportunities for prepared investors. The key is following long-term trends instead of reacting to short-term headlines. Understanding where smart money is moving today can help you make better investment decisions tomorrow. Knowledge is one of the most valuable assets any investor can own. The biggest investment opportunities are often discovered before they become breaking news. Smart investors prepare early instead of reacting late. Stay focused on knowledge, diversification, and long-term investing. These principles have helped successful investors build lasting wealth for decades. Every investment carries risk, so always do your own research before making financial decisions. Informed investors are better prepared for changing markets. If you enjoy smart investing insights, subscribe to HM Finance Future for weekly market updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.